Hello, and welcome to another episode. So happy to be here. So happy for this day. Oh my goodness, happy new year. Happy new year. Oh wow. I don't know. I so have you been feeling like you've been running on autopilot? Like all right. So, okay, wait, back up. So I am doing a thing, and I know a couple of episodes for those that have been rocking with me, for those that have been there for the long haul, 50, 60 episodes now. I truly appreciate you and love you from the bottom of my heart. And I know that you've heard me say a long time ago that I was going to be going to YouTube. And so what happened with that was I didn't understand exactly all that went into it. And I'm the type of person, if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. So I jump out and I do it. So it didn't plan out the way I wanted it to, but I am here to tell you that now I am very intentional and I am very aware of what needs to happen, the procedures, and I'm just kind of going with the flow. But this will be on YouTube as well as all podcast platforms. So if you want to see my face, go over to YouTube. Tasha Talks Life is the channel, and subscribe and share with a friend. So yeah, so I have a little funny story to tell you. Let's go back. Let's say yes, Christmas. Christmas was on a Sunday, and my kids, we go to church and everything like every Sunday, and my kids were in we had like a little Christmas play for the children of the church, and my kids was in the play, like all the children were, and I'm looking, here they come down the aisle, and I'm looking, and my boys are the only ones not in the uniform. They are the only ones not in black and white. And I felt mortified. Like, I'm like, that is not how I give it up. That is not okay. And I just totally didn't know. Like, I didn't know. I don't know. I'm sure someone told me, but I didn't know. And I felt really bad. And this is a safe space, right? So I felt really bad. And I told the kids, I'm like, I am so sorry. I didn't know. And I just at that moment, they're such amazing. I'm just truly blessed to have them, because they just totally was like, it's okay. One of them was like, I tried to tell you, but he didn't really say that he had to wear black and white or all black. He said, Mommy, I want to wear all black today. And I was just not even thinking. I'm like, no, this is, you'll wear this, and whatever, everything will be fine. And I just felt like such a bad mom in that moment. And that's when I had to really reflect and look back and say, you're literally running on autopilot. Like, you're just going through, you're not. And I'm a really structured, write things on a calendar type of person. And I just don't know. I don't know how that happened. And it made me feel really bad. So today I want to talk about moms running on autopilot. Of course, I have my notes here. Now that I'm on camera, I gotta let y'all know I will be looking down at my notes. That is the educator in me, and I need to make sure that I don't miss a point. So I'm gonna be talking about autopilot, and I'm gonna be talking about how it's ways that we can kind of combat that, and the things that I did to kind of reflect and to figure out, like, this can't happen again, like that. Not Tasha's boys. No. So yeah. So first I wanted to look up the definition of autopilot. And autopilot simply means the ability to do something without really thinking about it. So you're just kind of just the routines of life and just doing and moving according to how you always do things. You ever had a moment where you felt like you drove home and then you're like, I don't even remember, I'm just home already, right? That's because your body was running in autopilot, and you're used to taking that same route every single day, and you're probably thinking about something else. And so you arrive home and don't even remember the journey. So yeah, that's not necessarily a good thing, not necessarily a way you want to live, especially when being present is a priority, and being present is how you combat or decrease anxiety, overwhelm, burnout, things like that. So I totally resonated with running on autopilot, and I want to share about 4 ways that you can alleviate that, or how to slow down, right? So the first way is acknowledging that it happened. Like, so when it was me and I missed the whole uniform thing for my kids, and they're the only ones, the pastor's grandkids, without the uniform, and I'm like, that is wild. So just acknowledging, like, that's not you, that's not normal, that's not right, that's not okay. What are you going to do about it? Like, what we doing? So that's the first thing, truly self-reflecting, acknowledging, being real with yourself. And yeah, because sometimes we can make excuses, and we can, make it seem like it's no big deal or whatever, but it actually is a really big deal. Number 2, write everything on a schedule. Write everything down that you do on a schedule, like that you do every single day. So what that means is, like, what I did was I have this Monday through Friday. It's like a little mini planner type thing, and it has Monday through Friday. And I used to use it for my meal planning to kind of tell me what I'm going to be eating and how to shop and stuff. So I grabbed one of those, and I literally wrote down, from the time I get up to the time I go to bed, what do I do on Monday? From the time I had to pull out my calendar, and from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, what do I do on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? And I was like, whoa. Like, of course, some days is more jam-packed than others, but it was like, nah. Like, nah, something got to give. You got to do something different. And so looking at it on paper and literally seeing it helps me to see, like, I am spreading myself too thin. I am not being effective in my day-to-day because I have so much going on. So that's the second thing, was to write it all out so that I can see it. And in the second, in with writing it down so that you can see it, now I can see, what can I delegate? What can I completely remove? And what can I just say no to? Right. So it's like, I have this thing and I'm like, okay, I don't need to do that. I can just take that off. I can hire someone or pay someone to do, like, laundry. I'm not spending 2-3 hours at the laundromat. I don't have a washer and dryer anymore. So I'm not going to be doing that. So what I do is I drop it off. It is worth it to me to pay the extra money to drop it off. I drop it off before I go to work. I get home from work. I go stop there, pick it up, it's ready, folded. I just put it away. And the chance of me putting away from them doing it versus me doing it is like 100% more accurate and more efficient. Because for some reason, when I do laundry, no, I don't stay there and fold it. No, I don't really fold it as soon as I get home while it's warm. We live out of the clean laundry bag for at least a week, 2 weeks, till I turn on the show, sit in front of the TV, and then fold the clothes. So putting it away and having it already folded comes with the cost, and it's a game changer for me. I looked at my dinner, how I had to make dinner from this time to that time every single day. And so I started meal planning on Saturdays, where I'm cooking about 3 meats, probably like 3 or 4 veggies, 2 starches. And then we have that throughout the week. And it literally, from Saturday to Thursday, because Friday we don't usually, unless there's some leftovers still, then we'll have it. But for the most part, we do like takeout or like every man for himself type of thing on Fridays. But yeah, so removing, delegating, and saying no kind of like helped me, just writing it out helped me to see it. And it really changed my life in ways that I can buy back more time. And that's what it's about, having the time to be present, to have a clear mind, to do the things that bring you joy, to do the things that refuel you, re-energize you, reboost you. And that autopilot mess is not it. So the third thing was Then now I removed some stuff, I delegated, I, thought about like, just no, that's not going to happen. And now I'm categorizing them into tasks. So on Monday, I drop my laundry off on Mondays or whatever, but say I meal plan on Saturdays. So say that cleaning the bathrooms, right? Maybe I could do that on just every Wednesday, I will clean the bathrooms. Every every Saturday, I'm gonna go food shopping. Kind of categorizing these things so there is a routine and it's a structure where it's not you grocery shop on Tuesdays this week, you grocery shop on Friday next week, you grocery shop on Sunday the following week. Like if you kind of keep it categorized and structure where this is what happens on that day, this is what happened at that day, that is what is going to help you to not run on autopilot, help you to be more present, help you to not forget to put your kids in their right uniforms. All right, but so that was the third thing, and then the fourth thing is resting. Let me tell you, so before the break, 2 weeks before the break, one of my kids got the flu. And so I think I stayed home with him for 2 days or whatever. So after that, I literally, my body, I think I took off after I took off the one day with him. I did not get out of bed, did not do anything really productive for 3 days. I wasn't sick. I took a COVID test. I checked my temperature. I didn't have a cough, a sore throat, nothing. My body just was like, you need to rest. Like it was almost like I rested because I was home with him that one day. And then my body was like, oh, this is exactly what you need. And I didn't get up out of bed. I mean, literally nothing for 3 days. And I felt so good. And I felt so tired. Like there was time. I'm not the type to just fall asleep randomly during a movie or during the middle of the day. But yeah, if you don't listen to your body's gonna, if you're not doing things to restore your body is going to sit you down, whether you like it or not. And I was just like, okay. So I got sat down for 3 days. So rest is so important and knowing when to do it. We are so caught up in this day-to-day hustle and bustle and wanting to get all the things done. And I'm guilty of that. But it's so important to listen to your body, to rest when you need rest. So just a quick recap, some ways to combat autopilot, running on autopilot, or just to simply slow down. One, acknowledging that there is a problem, acknowledging where you are falling short, acknowledging how you are kind of messing up. Two, writing everything down that you do within the day of each day. And then looking at that daily list and seeing what can I delegate? What can I just simply remove, not do it? And what can I set boundaries for and just say no, that's not serving me. And then the third thing is categorizing the things that's left on the list in priority and categorizing them according to for structure, what day you're going to do each task, and keep it consistent with that every single day. For example, if you're going to go grocery shopping on Saturday, that's the day that you go grocery shopping. If you're going to wash clothes on Thursday, that's the day that you'll wash clothes on Thursday every single day, every single week. And then fourth and finally, resting your body, resting your mind, doing something to refuel yourself, re-energize yourself. And yeah, so I hope that this helps you, because it truly helped me to kind of slow down, to kind of see what was all the things that was going on, and realizing that I cannot be running on autopilot. I need to be present. I need to be intentional. I need to know what's going on. I need to, show up wholeheartedly in what I'm supposed to be doing and bring in my A game. And running on autopilot did not serve me in that way. So I hope that helped you. Find me on Instagram at Tasha Talks Life. Find me on YouTube, Tasha Talks Life. Click and subscribe to the channel. It is fairly new and I'm super excited for it. Till next time, be well and be blessed. And remember, your past does not dictate your future.